Director of Operation at the Presidency, Jubilee House, Mustafa Bande. Abusuya enewaba ababe shiki NPP criminal appointees, former appointees, and officials na abusuya enye asam keto akwawaka. Esinebo actually say Bonia NPP for Akufo-Addo one ne nkofo ebedi Ghana no. Eye BNI National Security anase investigation intelligence no omunye mu ba akokra like omunya enka ho asem nwiye na ono ordinansa esinebo aka say obeba aba be release names and charges of NPP criminal appointees omo ball mine kono no abusuya na asem we ya okan no on Captain Smart live on television and I waka say ono no de ehye bufuo say NPP for afenyo markings ene ne nkofo a omote wo omo ne nam ho no enya ade omo afo mo ho adi na ono no oba be releasing names and charges of omo crimes na Ghana for obi ehun say sa aboni we ena omo de adi oman no na ono no memo omo nya omo adwen say omo afo omo ho adi na ono na oye director of operation at the presidency no information say kura no Akufo-Addo eba evidence a nioma ekura no or the baby shiki NPP government no abusuya na one FBI for no eba be ye national security for no eba be ye na omo dia hante afenyo markings mo because omo no krono na omo abon Ghana ha sei no enye krono ketwa mom yenko na yenko nkotie Mustafa Bande ne nsema audit tuja unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be any updates be all yade beto dwa bia no onso onsa ebetumi aka na otie Mustafa Bande ne nsema oka ohwe passion ana ode kasa enya de a omde NPP for ho ebecho mom yenko na yenko nkotie ne nsema audit tuja.
Mahama is doing so well, the ministers are doing so well in terms of governance. Our few years is better than President Akufo-Addo's 8 years put together. And I've said time without numbers that it was a Ponzi scheme they managed. You see, President just scammed everybody. President Akufo-Addo scammed everybody. Or they led him to scam everybody. Captain, there was no governance, so they ran the Ponzi scheme with adverts. Say, you got to idea. Now, Oma ba no ma kwaje hu loan no ma chiche de ama wo nkrofo no no ma di cocoa board crisis now wo hodo. If you go and look at the problem, they took a loan, World Bank loan, so omo de koboa cocoa akuafo omo di scanner ansa na omo koe cathedral no de akwa bi aso omo ma akuafo no kra ko tutu boreholes wo omo farms. They ask them, you talk to some of the people. And you have educated people, lawyers, Kahubi, and Nam Kuku, Kuya, President Mahama Nama Kuku for Aboka, and Mustafa Bande, the first Kama party for, and President Mahama, the scanner koto plane. I mean, when you are educated and you are a politician, you will school no captain. Your cast will be, no, cast that will be a politician, no, just a nipana being pa. How did we allow foolishness to come into our body politics? That you analyze certain people, you analyze what they do, you analyze what you say, and you have no option than to say he's a fool. Excuse my language. How do you say that a president have taken cocoa farmers' money and what they are top plane? It means you are a fool. In capital letters, there's no word better than this. And you have educated people who are parliamentarians walking in the bush and saying these kind of things. And you have another umpire who I respect so much. I thought he was somebody I admire. I didn't know he was like that.
He was like what?
You can go to the village, stand on a podium, and say things that you know are not true. Because you are speaking to NPP cocoa farmers who are excited by every foolish thing you say. And then you have minority leader going to join these kind of things. And I'm disappointed in Team Forjo or software who coes are will be. In Team Forjo or software will be our original podium so preachy And I love him because he's my brother in Christ.
Razi.
You join this nonsense and you are preaching it all over the place in the name of politics.
Razi. My NPP biara.
Because our appointees are not allowing us to aggressively deal with your ills. And so you have the effrontery.
Your appointees?
Yes. If we want to deal with these people.
Your own appointees?
Yes.
How?
Because look, the template is there. So, if the IMF audited a hospital project and have come to terms that prices of goods that they purchase were 3, 4, 5, 10 times market prices, why can't we analyze the same forensic audit and get these people dealt? You must not necessarily breach a law, but when you go and buy something that is 200 in the market and you come and sell it to 2,000, is it not fraud? NPP is a political entity, but when you come into the political organization and you use that entity to take taxpayers' money and you have chopped it, you are not a politician, you are a fool.
And the law,
when people are sick, when people are dying in this country, and you do that, and we spare you, we are as guilty as the crime itself.
And the law,
we are cocaine crime. Because in cocaine, you won't take anybody's money. Just that you are trading in an illegal thing. But when any system allow these fraud to be perpetuated on the conscience of Ghanaians, and the same people have the effrontery to be talking, we are guilty. We shouldn't allow them. We should not allow the NPP to do what they are doing. And when you are doing it, you say Mustafa Mudia, Mutimu Adindodo, he is too aggressive. This thing that is happening to this country, are we happy? That PDS, few people can sit down and consign resources belonging to this country, share among themselves, and they are still working. Even if we allow them, God will not forgive us.
Levels don't change.
If we allow them, God will not forgive us. And I will say it as it is. We have a duty to hold President Akufo-Addo and his regime to account. That duty is so alive and we must give fidelity to it. It doesn't matter who feel offended. The truth is that we cannot normalize everything. And I denounce myself from any invitation to a dining table with the NPP. I have friends within the NPP that I visit, I go to. It's family. But when it comes to ideology and the work that we do, I will not sit on the same table with them.
What you know?
They are very unconscionable. They can do things as long as it serves them their purpose. These kind of people are all over this place saying that hey, President Mahama is this, and our appointees are this. Look at what our appointees are going through. Look at what our ministers are going through. There are ministers who are complaining about mega allocations because we need to manage where we are. And you have the NPP on the fence accusing us as if we don't have the men. These people who have chopped money, look, I'm saying that by the time they finish the investigation, if they don't find anything and I'm still an appointee, President Mahama should sack me. And the party should suspend me. Go and check Cocoa Board, how they inflated invoices in the name of contracts. Go and check. And I can mention the names of people who perpetrated these things. I can mention their companies, their names. We investigated President Akufo-Addo's regime before we took him out. When I'm talking about corruption, I know what I have. And the day I am provoked to want to sit down to declassify corrupt deals under President Akufo-Addo, everybody will be shocked. We have to deal with it. And then we are hard on our people, and then we leave the NPP out. Look at what they did to Yamin. And I'll say this every day. Look at what they did to my brother.
But your own party also did the same thing to him.
I don't need to how I can want to me. Then you have a Penyo Markin sitting on cocoa farmers and he's talking about corruption.
You vilified your own national organizer.
But that's the misplaced priority. I'm saying that, Captain, me, I don't learn investigation. Only few people in our government can do investigation better than I do. I just appear stupid, but I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah. And
I'm saying that anybody who comes with any evidence that Yamin had done something wrong, they should jail the two of us. They should jail the two of us. And it is not out of place when you do a wrong thing You should apologize to the person you have offended. We have just demonstrated and exhibited ingratitude to the national organizer of the party. And it's wrong. Captain, it's wrong. What is wrong today is wrong tomorrow. And we should not cover it. We are wrong. I've told Remonacha he should bring the report he has on Yamin. They shouldn't cover anything. They should put it out. If Yamin did something wrong, we should prosecute him. He's my brother.
That don't Raymond publish a report.
There's nothing. I have used resources. I have redone an investigation on my brother and everything in Ashanti region. There's nothing. We did it together. There's nothing.
So you lied?
Anybody who says he's holding a report on Yamin should put it out.
No, so Yoko lied.
I'm saying anybody who says he's holding something on Yamin.
No, Yoko said they have a report.
You don't treat the hand that has fed you like that. It's wrong.
The thing is, they said they have a report.
Captain, look, there were times in the bushes. There were days I echo campaign. Yamin kept telling me that, look, Mustafa, Ajuma and Crawford, they would betray us. He kept telling me. He kept telling me every day, he said, look, our people will betray us. They don't even see the thing we are doing. Some of the appointees today will call and say, I don't know, we are suffering so much for President Mahama. Appointees, when I'm fighting with them, these are some of the reasons why I deal with them. They will be, we persisted. There were days, or collapse. We have to put drips on him. Drips, then we'll go to the next program. And you see, people lie. I don't know where it came from. Today in the NDC, people lie for convenience. And sometimes the ones that listen to the lies are the ones I question. Because if you know me very well and somebody comes lying to you, ask the person, are you sure what we are saying about Mustafa is true? Let me call him. But because it served their purpose, they will sit down and they will listen and they will enjoy it. That is what led to the treatment of Yamin. And today, he is just on his poultry farm. He's just on his poultry farm. Anybody who says that he has given Yamin a contract since we came to power, tell the person I say it's a lie.
Your national organizer?
Tell the person I say it's a lie. Do you subject a brother to this? Do you do that? And then we have people who have caused a lot of crimes and they are walking about. Jailing to me has become a problem. A man who ate left, right, center without respect to law. I mean, how? You don't understand how I mean. I didn't hear. You don't understand how I mean. And then we better go and sit home. Then we know that me, I'm educated. I can go and seek for a job in any company and work. And I'm fine. I'll serve my children. But to sit in the wrong thing and be part of it, I will not. And I owe no apology to anyone.
No, but then a party done some more here. If and Crawford in some way agree, I mean, so you could see our report, damning report and all.
They don't have anything. Oh, they don't have nothing.
Yoko.
There's nothing. I'm saying that anybody who have anything on Yamin should bring it out. We'll face it squarely. It is his crime. We'll deal with it. That is my brother. I prefer not to be in government than to sacrifice my brother Yamin. I will never do that for anybody. Hey, I will never do that. And if it is not dealt with very soon, we'll react to it.
Yamin issue.
I'm telling you, we'll react fully to it. We'll react fully to it. And I mean it, Captain. I'm telling you. We'll react. You see, you try your own tray and kase. Ferry and no be cool. When the people were doing it, didn't they know that Yamin has children? Why do you think that the person's existence is important? Why should you? Why should you think that somebody's existence is important? When you can do this to a brother, the things we have done to win this election. Nobody yet Juma and comforting can the party doing this car. You finish and this is what you do to the man, and nobody seems to care. Everybody is suddenly happy. We are excited. We are running. A day we see here, elders of the party called for a meeting midnight near Koye. No, they say we shouldn't talk about this matter. We should never talk about it. We should be quiet. It will be dealt with. But who is asking what's happening to Yamin and his kids? Who is asking? We are suddenly having power. Everybody is excited. We must run. I am a loyalist. I will stand with my brother any day, any time, and leave everything. Captain, I've said any day that position Ukraine, any day they want it, all they need to do is to tell me you want a position, move. I'll leave. I'll leave, but to sit and allow this to fester and to happen to party people, I will fight it to the last drop of my blood. I didn't hear. Say party ma, ye protective party for near control nyama womu yenti. You must sacrifice your national organizer. Because we deal with and manage party people who have problems. Sure. And when you are managing those crises, you are being tagged as part of them. Sure.
You feel so internally it will be the sabotage, I mean?
I don't care, but I'm saying that it's an upfront act of ingratitude. It was no mistake. Hey.
Bang, bang, bang.
Who do will be bonnet? No, who say bonnet? We are not too big to call Yamin and apologize and say, look, we are wrong, we are sorry.
Oh, but party till today, won't apologize to
the
Yamin.
last time we went to FEC, we told the General Secretary that I actually told Yamin to sue the government.
You told Yamin to sue
I asked him to sue
Let's say Yamin sue government or sue Yoko.
It's not any.
Are you?
I asked him to do, and the day he does that is the day I will resign.
Huh?
Yes, the day he does that is the day I will resign. I'm telling you. And you see, Jimmy, who say, and we look stupid. We are not stupid people, Captain. We are not. And we are not defined by people's opinion. We are defined by what is contained in us. And a hand that have not shown loyalty is not worth being protected. Anybody that is capable of biting it, if you get the opportunity, bite it harder. It is
anybody capable of biting you.
If you get the opportunity, bite it harder. I don't operate in a way that you are my adversary. I want you to be my territory. No, I don't want you to be my territory. If I have the opportunity, I'll get you out and end the war. And when you attack me, you should know that I'll attack back. Yamin fights slowly because he's been tagged as somebody who reacts. Entire campaign now, Yamin used to weep. In campaign, one day when landed, he wept in a hotel. He wept uncontrollably.
Why?
For disrespect.
During the campaign time?
Yes. And I told him, relax. We won. He didn't ask for anything. We knew almost at the government. We had gone to stay somewhere and we're resting. Those who need power should enjoy power. But it has an end. Why do you then come and do this to him? And we want people who perpetrated this to feel that they are justified. Sure. Justified at where? Captain, I'm telling you, someone the day he sues the government, will resign. We are not the two most powerful people. But when you want to start a fight, nobody knows who wins.
Sure. Anyway.
We'll fight it anyway. We are not going to run away from it. And nobody can stop anybody. It doesn't matter the system. We will not disrespect the system. We respect it, but the system should not be used to undermine anybody. Because we created that system. Why do we do this to our own people? I wake up every day and I ask myself, is it worth being in government for my brother to be sitting where he's sitting? Rejected in the manner he is in now? Am I not betraying the common friendship that we have, the brotherhood that I shared with him?
What's the General Secretary doing? What's the National Chairman doing? What's the Chief of Staff doing?
You see, in the NDC, someone you'll be different.
What's it?
Someone and you'll be we do better in cutting each other's legs than helping each other.
Bang, bang, bang.
It has been our problem from time immemorial. We cook mischief. Me, I had people who tried me, and I had to go and tell somebody that if it doesn't end, me, I'm an explosive walking.
Bang, bang, bang.
I will explode with everybody involved.
Sure.
I wouldn't let you sink me.
Sure.
Because if you don't appreciate what I do, have limitation and restraint when you are being unfair to me. Sure. Because I have kids and I have family, I have dependents. They must not suffer because I chose to belong.
Sure.
I would not come and do it to you. People have set up Your friends and social media teams. No, they attacking Crawford.
Wow.
Yes, they tried it on me, and I said, no. Let's stop it there. I have no space for nonsense. It should end there. It's not good. Where you haven't reached, don't be in a hurry to reach there. What is it? The General Secretary was there when this thing happened. The National Chairman was the one who called for the meeting. We went. How many years now? How many months now? Since that thing happened. At the investigation, Galamze, if one person's investigation is taking 6 months, how are we going to investigate the numerous NPP Galamze projects, including the depletion of forests? President Akufo-Addo's ministers' old concessions in the forest where they depleted. We haven't done that work. But as for our national organizer, we can use him as an scapegoat. To please who? That when you please the NPP, they will come and do your dirty job for you. Captain, when you destroy your own people you fail to manage, you think that your opponents will come and do the dirty work for you? I mean, what is this? I get people call me every day, say, be careful with your people. Be careful with your own people. And I said, I'm not afraid of them because you can't do me anything. I am as bad as some of them are.
Bang, bang, bang.
If you think you are capable of destroying, I am capable of destroying worse than you are.
Bang, bang, bang.
That is how I operate. But it's not everybody that is like that. Because Yamin was branded, he reacts, he does this. He chose that I will not say anything. Things happen to him, he keeps quiet about it. Must it continue like that? So, I mean, these are the things I have to say. I'll say it as it is anyway. It's wrong. See a Jama NPP for almost a dear who agro.
A book for and I'm almost so a year, Juman.
Wow.
And I'm more NPP NDC 7.
Wow.
Great.
Anyway, sir, what did the same thing I am voter region council of state member more?
You know, I shouldn't have dealt with it before. I just left it. I also believe that we are born here, you must answer to it. And I've said it every day. People try to set me up here and there. But you the one setting me up, you are more intelligent than I am.
That's right.
I'm one step ahead of you. Because you just came. I've held people's bag, I've been in the trenches, doesn't mean that I'm not very smart. If I have done anything and it's wrong, Captain, I should answer for it. Right? So if a member of the Council of State, you have engaged in businesses that you must answer, you must answer. It is not the same as somebody who you go and put a matter on Unim say, Yamin Diano. Letter now, on which basis that instruction was issued. Do you know the person has come to confess to us? We are holding recordings and everything. We've done full investigation. It was a fake letter. So that letter now is from small scale miners. No? It's a fake letter. So somebody concocted it. What investigation can be found on a fraudulently procured matter? The foundation of the issue is fraudulently built. It's fake. Nipa number is living in Achimota. He's not a miner. The small scale miners have come to deny that they didn't write it. Who did it? And you haven't apologized to this man.
Obi is a boy.
And you think we should be quiet and be obedient to
but
what?
You have the national security.
Oh, please.
You have the NIB. You have all of them. And
if people want to defend you, they will defend you.
Anyway,
if they won't defend you, then they apply discretion.
She is a man.
And I'm saying that we have given ourselves the best of ourselves to see to it that we are all good. Several other people, not just us, contributed their part to make sure we are where we are. If people are enjoying and they say we don't deserve it, but don't destroy us.
Obi is a boy.
The worst you can do is to sideline us, right? But Yamin that you sought to destroy, if they do that to you, will your children be happy? Or there are people who are bigger than all of us?
Didn't she?
Captain, If you rank the structures of the party, what rank do we belong to?
He is a guy. Didn't he?
What rank do we belong to?
Obi is
I'm
a
an
boy.
elected deputy general secretary of the party. Yamin is an elected
National
organizer. When you take out the president, you take out the national chairman, you take out the general secretary, Yamin is next in command. Who is more powerful than such an officer? Tell me, who? Who is more critical than him, and he's not a lazy one?
No.
Is it right? You see, Captain, when we tolerate mediocrity, it has a tendency to destroy everything about us. And I will not tolerate it. I will say it as it is.
Bang bang bang.
Memma are enough to comfort me. What I do is to diligently serve, and that is enough for me. I have offered that I can die tomorrow for this party. Captain, I tell you, my love for the party is to the extent that when a party person is coming to die and I know, I can afford to give myself just to sacrifice for that person to be alive. That is the mentality with which I operate. But beyond that, people should not cook very divisive, myopic ambitions and objectives, seeking to downgrade others, seeking to destroy others, hoping that they will survive. Nobody has survived by destroying others.
Abuzia, we and some a course so our political highway so a director of operation at the presidency, Jubilee House, or no, and I attending Kase or this in some way to Mustafa Bandi. Yabedamase, some of Japan Kokutisa in some way at the Maya.